Welcome to the Four Quarters Podcast. So you're not just watching from the sidelines, get in the game. Like the videos, comment your takes, share with your squad.
More importantly, subscribe to the Four Quarters Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, TikTok, Instagram, and X for all the latest basketball and sports news.
You were back.
Are we on?
We're on, man. We're on.
Is this camera on me?
This camera's on you.
Just the phone is just. I mean, we can put the phone away, man. Everybody's got reactions. Everybody's got Four Quarters Podcast here, man.
Yeah.
We're back with another edition, round 2 playoff edition. B Red here, Drew Max, Andrew Magana. We are post game here, game 1 in OKC. Lakers played there today. Pistons played at home against the Cavs as well today in their game 1 matchup. But let's get to the obvious, man. Looked like it was a good fight there for a minute for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Looked like it was a good fight. It was 16-16. OKC called the first timeout.
Right.
I was like, oh shit, that's
Okay.
I was like,
That's big. Yeah, both teams were both throwing jabs. Trying to figure out what our opponent's doing. Yeah, it seemed like, all right, cool. Like we can hang with them, right? We can hang with them. We're doing all the right things. Reaves playing a hell of a game. LeBron started off playing a hell of a game. Played a complete hell of a game. But DeAndre Ayton also started off good. We're feeding him early. As the game went on, it just started to slowly slip away. Even at halftime, I was still confident. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
This is a game we could steal. Shea wasn't playing well.
61-53 at half, down 8.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you can only act for so much against, as JJ said it, anybody who's kind of like tracks analytics and everything. I mean, this is one of the most historical teams in NBA history. Like, offensively, defensively, they play at a really, really high clip. They turn you over. Efficient scoring is not always threes, like because they run out for dunks and layups. And then kind of once you get that going and Shea's in the midi, then the threes start to open up. You'll see, the Jared McCains and the Jalen Williams, not J-Dub, Jalen Williams with the with Jay Lynn Williams. But yeah, I mean, we held on to the rope as long as we could. And then, quite naturally got to let go of it at that. I'll probably say, like that 7-minute mark.
Yeah, it was like 7, 8 minutes of the fourth. Yeah. They went at 15, and it was like,
yeah. Once they went at 15, and you had it at like 10, 9.
Yeah.
But we chipped at it so much. I felt like it was like 3 times we got it to like 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
And against that team, like any team in any sport, that's hard to like keep coming back to. But against a team as tenacious as OKC, man, they kick it up to that other gear. Again and again. Like Caruso starts playing a little harder.
Yeah.
They started trapping a little bit too at the top. And it's hard to combat. It's hard to combat.
100%. Yeah. To your point, right? They would turn up the intensity on defense, and it just felt like we get within 5, and then we can't really get into our stuff anymore. We don't get a good shot off. We turn the ball over, or it's a bad. We end up taking a horrible shot, and they're off to the races running the other way. Yeah, man, it was tough game.
I almost would have rathered just to get punched in the mouth tonight.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we wasted a really good game plan tonight. Like, I don't know how many 7, 8 turnover games you're gonna get out of Shea. And well below 30 tonight, I believe, scoring wise.
Yeah, what did he end up with?
I want to say
he ended up with Shea 18.
Yeah, I mean below 20. I mean, if you would have said tonight Shea was sub 20, I wouldn't have guaranteed the win, but I would have said, hey, maybe we're in overtime. It's late, down 3, up 3, late game situation. But a couple of things hindered us from executing and kind of like capitalizing on that game plan. One was turnovers. It kind of kept them times where even we got the turnover, we turned it right back over.
Yeah.
And the other part of it, and it pains me to say this, we have playoff pods on our team.
Playoff pods.
We have playoff pods. Austin Reaves, we love him.
New nickname, my friend.
Laker Nation, we love you. But until further notice, until you put up a good playoff game, that your playoff pods.
Right.
For people that don't know the legend of pods in the NBA, he went infamously almost his whole career up to this point, up until this season, while scoring 30 points.
Yeah.
So I'm not even asking Austin Reaves to score 30 in the playoffs. Most people will probably be surprised to know his playoff career high is 23. He hasn't surpassed 23 points in a playoff game, which for a guy that last year averaged 20, this year you were like right at 24 game or right under 24 game, 23 and a half or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's unreasonable to say, like, man, go give me some 20 balls in the playoffs. Like, that's just hard. That's hard to combat. Shaq always says it. The great Shaquille O'Neal. The great Shaquille O'Neal.
Dr. Shaq.
Dr. Shaq always says your playoff numbers should increase a little bit at times.
Right.
So I don't think that that's crazy to say, like, oh, Reaves has to go give me 25. Like, no, you have to, dude. Like, especially no Luka. Like
in the series like this too, right? And it's funny. Yeah, he's coming off an injury, right? Whatever. I probably shouldn't say whatever, like, to dismiss it like that, but it's just so bad and so consistently bad in the playoffs that, like, I mean, we have to address it, right? Like, looking at the offseason, how much money does he want this offseason? Like, how can you go and demand that if you're putting these performances out, you know, playoff in and playoff out every offseason feels like now.
Injury or not, this like I said, playoff career high is 23. That's just the fact of the matter. He's had what was that? We had two series against Denver. One of those was a Western Conference Finals run against Denver. Played Denver after that. We're in the playoffs now. Like, you've had a handful of playoff games now. Like, you know, and it's just not there. It's not there.
Not good enough, man.
And like I'm saying, for a back-to-back 20-a-game guy a year, I don't think that that's unreasonable to say, like, man, like tonight, go be the leading scorer for the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know, Bron just got you out of round one. Like, which, to be fair, and I'll give him grace on the Houston at the end of the Houston series. I'll give you some grace because you were just fresh off an injury. I probably wouldn't even brought you back for that, but you came back and you didn't play well. Feel like Game 5 maybe even played a little too much. Game 6, if you paid attention, we ended that series with the 3-1 crew with, you know, the Smart Kennard lineup.
Yeah.
I mean, defensively, we're not asking you to play deep. We're that boat is sailed. That boat sailed. We're not asking you to, like, sack up on defense or lock anybody down. I mean, but when you have been one of the more prolific pick and roll operators this year, 50 balls, some 40 balls, some game winners.
That's what I'm looking at right now. Like, when it was, to your point, right? Like, no Luka, you're clearly our best second option. When it comes to scoring, arguably should be the first, but, like, you're letting a 40, you know, it's LeBron James, but you know, I'm seeing 25, 51, 41, 28, 24, 31, 20, like, with him being the second option on the team, right? When it was just him and Luka, no LeBron on the court at the beginning of the year, like, it's only you and LeBron on the court right now. Like, you got to step it up. You got to step it up.
And it is, you know, you used this expression before, but it's a hard reality to sit in.
It's a hard reality to sit in, man.
It's painful. It's painful to sit in that. It's painful to acknowledge, like, AR-15. And no one champions AR-15. I'm the main guy yelling AR-15. Like, even when the league doesn't even want you to use that nickname anymore. Like, you know, I'm screaming AR-15. I love the guy. I love the whole. They wouldn't even let him be called Hillbilly Kobe anymore. Like, you know, they took away the guys two of the best nicknames in the league. They said you can't. We don't want to really refer to you as that anymore. He's like, when he's on, he's a phenomenal player. He's a fun player. He plays with tenacity. He has an edge. But I mean, we have to be objective. Like, what did he shoot tonight? 3 for 20? I mean, that's like, that's bottom of the barrel stuff.
Yeah.
And to your point, you talked about what he's asking for this summer. You know, we're in a different salary cap dynamic in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Unprecedented. That we've never seen this apron thing that Adam Silver has implemented. So I was thinking about it at the end of this game. I said, we're in a league, man, where teams like Minnesota, they're trading Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks, they're getting off of Randall. Houston is getting off of Jalen Green because they see the future of, okay, if this guy kind of still hovering around 18, 20 points a game, he's going to be in line for that 180, 200 million. And we don't think he's that guy. Like, this is the world we're living in. People are moving off of prospects that were way more touted than you. Austin Reaves.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to really, think about this. And if you're Austin Reaves, you got to really play like this guy that you say you want to be paid as,
Yeah.
Like,
it's tough. It's one of those things where you don't want to overreact over a game, but it's like this was our best chance to steal one.
As a team, you definitely don't overreact. Like,
100%.
The only thing that I think is just kind of like bitter taste is that I said, I mean, how many 8 turnover games is Shai gonna have? How many 18 point is Shai gonna average 18 for this series? Like,
shit.
So many things. It wasn't perfect. Like, it wasn't like I don't want to like completely put it all on Austin Reaves' plate because it wasn't a perfect game. We turned the ball over ourselves, live ball turnovers, like
18 times.
Didn't rebound like totally cleanly. They were able to come up with some second chance opportunities as well. So it's not all on Austin Reaves' plate, but I do think that if this was a 27-point night from Austin Reaves, I think that the tenure of this game would have rolled out a little differently.
Oh yeah, it would be like that. What we thought the first 2 quarters were going to be like, okay, we might take this game in overtime. We'll be competitive late in the fourth, but nah, once they hit that 15-point lead with like 7 minutes to go, it was wraps.
Yeah. I mean, we had chipped away 2-3 times already to that point, like
and we just we don't have that many runs in us, it's tough. But series doesn't start until a team loses at home.
Yeah.
I don't even know like what you even do for game 2. Like,
you know what? I had been saying it. I've been talking to a lot of people, just Laker fans and in the sphere, like Laker Nation, and just I kind of was hoping that what JJ implemented was what we did.
Yeah.
Which was kind of the KD defense, because Shai, he's a better playmaker than KD, but he's not necessarily like a maestro point guard where it's like, I'm going to get 12, 13 assists. So I love the front blitz thing we showed. It worked to a degree. I do like that. Shai was starting to figure it out a little bit though, like kind of shooting it before the 2 guys could get there. At times you saw Ayton even a little bit like we would kind of forget, or like we would just get in the flow of the mini breaks and forget to like have that wall ready.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good strategy against Shai. Because I mean, look, he scores 18. I'll take my druthers with Lou Dort and McCain, AJ Mitchell. Not saying that that's like an end all be all. It's fantastic strategy, but great teams, I got to give something, right?
Right.
I got to give something. It's like you're playing those like those 2000s Patriots, or those, it's like, hey, are we going to give them the run, or are we going to let Tom Brady just paper cut us with Edelman and Welker? Which one are we giving up? Like, and I would rather Shai not be at 33, 34, 35. I would take that away. Changes the math a lot for OKC.
Yeah, for the role players.
Yeah, and then if you can cut Chet's, even if you were able to take away Shai and a little bit of Chet today, I think it would have even looked a lot better for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Coupled again with Reaves giving me better than a damn 15% shooting night.
Yeah.
So I was happy to see JJ implement that, because that was something that I kind of like before the series started. I was like, okay, I would do that. I would kind of roll that out again.
Yeah.
and it looked good. It looked pretty good at a lot of times, and I'm gonna have to. I'll take my lumps with Lou Dort and AJ, and I mean, you have
Yeah.
to, you know.
And that's the biggest difference, I think, with the Houston series versus this one. Like, OKC has shooters that can make
Yeah.
shots. Houston, all right, we live with those ones, but also we need more from Luke Kennard.
Yeah.
Need way more from him.
Yeah.
I think with Reaves coming back, he kind of hasn't really found his groove again. But yeah, he had one for 4 tonight, 1 for 3 from 3. Hit all of his free throws. That's dope. Like, that's good.
Yeah.
At least he saw those go in the basket. But yeah, I need more from Luke. Need more from AR.
Yeah, and that's been the gripe. That's been the gripe on Luke Kennard's game. Again, even predating the Lakers. He's a very efficient shooter. But he's not a volume shooter. So a lot of people have kind of like, not to say like fraudulent shooter, but like he's one of those guys that kind of cares about his percentages. You know.
Yeah. Only takes him when it's a good look.
Yeah, and you can't really we don't need that type of shooter. We need we need you to put something on the board. And he's getting a little better on it. Like the one he got fouled on, I thought was a great pull. Like I was like, okay, like you weren't really set. The defender's kind of closing in on you, but you're open, you know, for that split second. And you take and that's a example of like that aggressive nature of just taking that, you got fouled. Like whereas if you would have pulled it back, you don't get fouled. OKC defense sets up. It's no shot for you. So he'll find his groove. It looked a lot better than the end of the Houston series. I'll say that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like tonight, you like him pulling, him snaking the defense, getting his little midi. It didn't fall, but like he needs to get back in the flow of taking those. I mean, after this game, I would even like you got to make these tough calls as a coach. I would, if I'm JJ, I'm even like scaling back AR's minutes and getting more of that team that was up 3-1 on Houston. I'm getting more of that unit out there and getting Luke more in AR spots, you know, and you just gotta. It's the playoffs, man. You can't be nice. You can't be pretty. You gotta sit guys down and really, you know, say, hey, we're trying to win games, you know.
Yeah, you gotta do it with what works. You can't just try to throw something out there. Hopefully, you know, AR comes back and plays like he's the guy he was at the beginning of the season. Yeah, you gotta throw what you know.
AR, Laker Nation, we love you. But until you reach your new playoff plateau of plus 23, scoring over 22, 23 points, your playoff pods.
Playoff pods.
It hurts me to say that.
It does. It really does.
It hurts me to say that. But it's your playoff pods. And in this apron economy, you can't. You're not a 250 million, 300 million guy.
Like how do we justify that? You can't.
Yeah. And what I love about Austin Reaves, like the whole, you know, cowboy thing, and I grew up on the ranch. Like he knows that. The AR that I think that I know, I don't know him personally, but the AR that I think that I would know, he knows that after tonight, he wouldn't go into the office and ask for 200 million. You know, so you know, Laker Nation, we're behind you. We support you. We want you to shoot more. I say, hey, if you were 3 for 20 tonight, go 3 for 30. You know, but press the issue and try to have a good scoring performance. You know.
Yeah.
So
100%.
That's that. Game 2. I think we're back on like as these later rounds go. It's just like the one day off, and then you're back on Thursday.
Yeah, I think we're back on Thursday. Yep, back on Thursday, 6:30.
I pray. I'm gonna manifest tomorrow. I get that Shams Luka ramped up on court activities or something.
Yeah, so you get them at least by game 3.
Yeah, cause that's the other thing with OKC too. Like, and you can go back to Luka's Dallas career, and even last year we beat OKC. One of the first games that Luka came back. I mean, or Luka that we acquired Luka rather.
Right.
OKC has a Luka problem. They really don't like matching up with him. I think we beat them one game, and then one game it was a game he got kicked out of.
Was that
last
when
year?
They blew us out? Oh, last year.
Yeah, last year they kicked him out of a game, and we were up.
Yeah.
It was like fourth quarter. We were up like 6 with 3 minutes to go, and like they kicked Luka out the game. He got a tech, but they're the one chink in the OKC Thunder armor. They don't really have the bodies for like Bron and Luka.
No.
They're more matched up well with like the D Books, the Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, like other guys that kind of fit their body types, like and kind of like long, sinewy, you know, kind of quick. They kind of like to like match up, but like that. But the Bronze and the Lucas, like they don't really have like those like forward. You know, look at their forwards. You know, it's Jalen Williams is a little slow footed, not very athletic. Chet Holmgren is 170
pounds soaking wet.
pounds. Yeah, like so we need Luka. Luka would change the dynamic, obviously, for the series, and not just for this series, but specifically because of OKC and what he's been able to do to him, do to them in the past, rather.
Yeah. I'm longing for that Shams notification just as much as you are, but
I think it's coming. Yeah. I don't see how he doesn't come back to the series, just because, you know, people are starting to murmur. You know, I don't want to get into the weeds and put my tinfoil hat on, but you know, you went to Spain and got this shot. As of a few days, like a couple days ago, I want to say like May 2nd, we're at 4 weeks since we're officially a month, 4 weeks since the hammy. Standard timetable on that was what, 4 to 6?
Yeah, we're looking at like reevaluation period right now.
So if I got the shot, this is without the shot, 4 to 6.
Right.
So if I got the shot, shouldn't that lessen it? Shouldn't that lessen it? I mean,
right.
I'm
it's
not.
Like, or else why are we out there, right?
Yeah. I'm not putting no super doctor juice in my body if it ain't gonna get me back sooner. Like,
yeah,
you know. So, I just, you know, I feel like he has to be coming back soon. Like, he just has to be. Hopefully, this was just like a fill out, and we're just, as we said, trying to extend the days, extend the series, just see when we absolutely need him. And be nice to have him back for game 2, possibly even, if it makes more sense, just have him at home for that game 3, have the crowd go crazy. That would be cool. But I think we'll get him back this series. I think we'll see Luka Doncic play basketball.
Yeah, I hope so. We need it. We need it. You want to talk a little Pistons?
Yeah, Pistons, Cavs, man.
Cavs.
That one, little similar tone and tenor. Looked like a bit of a fight, a bit of a bloody fight to start. Didn't know which way it was gonna go. And James Harden and D Mitch, you guys, it's starting to look like if it gets late with the Cavs, it starts to look like you guys are gonna lose those games. It's James Harden. Now, this is just on your jacket. This is something that you kind of are gonna get to be known for in the postseason, like just underwhelming performances. You know,
little Chris Paulish,
little bit. Now, Chris Paul, you know, it's been a hammy here, an ankle there, maybe, but James,
his is more injury based.
Yeah, but James is more like, man, I don't know if it's fatigue. I don't know if, personally, what I see, he keeps his baseline from game 1 of the regular season to game 7 of a round 1. Like, he coasts. It's you know, I come off the screen and I got some space. I'll just, you know, take a little flat-footed step back 3. Like, you know, he doesn't play with urgency. I don't see I never see the go mode from James. Like, you know, turn a corner and try to turn one on, you know, and give me the nosebleed from Houston. Like, you know, I don't see the urgency. Pressing the issue with like just, what are you doing? He gets stuck in between 1 and 2. Are you the one tonight setting the table? Or are you scoring, you know, shooting the threes? Maybe that's a little bit too Cleveland. They're trying to find each other with D Mitch, because D Mitch has a little bit of that game too.
Yeah.
Are you the 1 or are you the 2? Like, which, you know, what are you coming out and doing tonight?
Yeah, both combo guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's tough too, right? Because like James, like he's always putting up good stats. Like it's almost like a little like a football comparison would be like Tony Romo, where it's like he's always putting up hella good stats, but when it comes to playoffs, he's just like not. Who said? I forgot who said that you'll never win. Was it Kobe?
Kobe.
Kobe said
Kobe
you can't win playing
with the
that
way
style of
James Harden
basketball.
plays.
Yeah.
With the way James Harden plays, because and again, it's coasting basketball. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Give me the high screen. I come off it. I'm gonna see what you do. Like I'm reacting too much to what you're giving me, and I'm not pressing the issue enough as a star player.
Yeah,
you know,
which you need that.
Yeah. Oh, you have to have it,
right? Which is what the counterpart's doing. That's what Cade's doing.
Yeah, that's what Cade. Absolutely, that's what Cade does, and Cade will give you different spots, which is what I like. You know, even though he's quote unquote the one, and we can get into that. What's the one now? But you know, he'll give you some mid post looks where he'll just get it on that catch right there, and now I'm already in my midi. You know, put his shoulder down, right, and ones like he has that more so than these other two guys, D Mitch and Harden. And now D Mitch, you're starting to get this on your jacket a little bit too. I used to give him the benefit of the doubt in Utah because my thinking was you'll never go far with Rudy Gobert making $200 million on your roster. You know, that's how I used to feel in Utah. Now the mini team is constructed a little differently, so maybe you know he's proven that to be not as true. But I thought the Utah teams were too relying on Rudy Gobert as the second guy to D Mitch, and so I gave him a pass for kind of the things he did in Utah. Plus, he was doing 40s and 50s in Utah in playoffs. Like,
oh yeah.
So, but now fast forward to Cleveland, you still that hump. I mean, these are just the type of things that come with it. Like you're not getting over that hump. You have James Harden, you had Garland last year. You have, in my estimation, one of the best front courts you could ever want in the NBA right now with Mobley and Allen. So you know, I think the team is good. So they James and D Mitch have to find a way to perform better late, and especially as the elder statesman over Cade.
Yeah.
You guys are the elder statesmen. Like, you guys have been superstars in this league longer than he has. Y'all got to find a way, like, where's that, you know, can y'all baby boy him a little bit? You know, like, wait a minute. Like, and I don't see it. I don't think they're going to be able to get there. It's just too much past reference of it being that way. And late. Really, as a team, just late. Like, late, it just looks like they just fumble a little bit. They probably shouldn't have went 7 with Toronto, although I think that's a good matchup. Toronto's better than people probably think. But, I mean, like I said, you guys are, you know, first ballot Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know?
It's kind of crazy. Also, Jared Allen didn't have a great game. 2 points, 3 rebounds, not going to cut it.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
1 block, right? You're not going to cut it.
Wow.
Probably need, I mean, Mobley had a decent game, but you probably would want more of 14 and 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Pistons will get this one done. They just look like the more complete team. Like Tobias Harris finally had a pretty solid playoff game, 20 points for him. And Cade just that collapsed lung did not affect him at all. Talk about I mean, I'm trying to do parallels between him and AR, but they're way two different players. But because Cade could come back from that and play phenomenal, but we have to give grace to AR for however many games because he's coming back from an oblique injury. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm old school, man. Like, if you're out there, I need you to do what you do. You know, like that's or don't play. You know, don't play to your right. I mean, Derrick Rose, you could, you know, people were mad at that when he used to do that, but hey, I mean, the man not ready to play, you got to respect it. But if you're gonna be out there, you're out there, and you certainly can't go below your season averages in the playoffs. No. I'm surprised Allen played that bad because prior to this game 1, I was excited for this series because as much as I like that Magic matchup with Badatse, I love saying Badatse. And Carter Jr. on the front court. I thought that this matchup would be even tougher for Durant with Allen and Mobley.
Right.
And so, to get a stinker from Allen like that, I mean, if I'm Cleveland, I'm telling Allen no, you're a Jalen Durant type. You can win this matchup, you know. So that's not good. But again, that's a little bit on James too. you're the center whisperer. You know, you made Clint Capella, you made these guys like, you know, that's your secret sauce, right? You can score and you can get 12 assists, 13 assists, right? So, pressing the issue goes back to that, just pressing the issue. But yeah, that they just look flat. Cleveland just looks flat late. If it gets late, they're gonna lose. Like,
yeah.
Surprise even pulled out the Toronto game, that game 7. They came out flat in that game. But that was, you know, when you got two big dogs, you know, first ballot Hall of Famers, I mean, you know, usually side with them to win the game that late. You should.
Yeah, true.
You know.
Yeah. Do you want to talk Knicks?
We could talk Knicks. I do want to touch a little bit because I was deemed to be wrong. I just want to back myself up a little bit here with the Orlando call.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, you had Orlando in 5, and it was on the brink, bro. It was on the brink.
But here's the thing, you know, it's like when you pick somebody in 5 like that and it goes 7, I feel like you still win.
Yeah,
like, you know,
right? Yeah, I can see that.
That's really what you're saying. Like, you're saying like, oh, I'm picking this team to win it, but like it's gonna be closer than y'all think.
Yeah.
Right. And Franz, I mean, I didn't have Franz on my bingo card just not playing. Like, you know what I mean? Like the last 2-3 games. Because that was my whole thing. Like, how many teams have 2 6'8", 6'9" power point forwards? Like, and like Detroit didn't have that offset of that other player for Franz. But yeah, I just wanted to just put that out there. Like, you know, if Franz played, they probably would have got out of there in 5 or 6. You know, but you didn't. And then the 4 for 37 second half collapse. I mean, those type of things. I can't see those type of things. Like,
no.
4 for 37 is insane. They
can't predict
they went
it all.
scoreless in almost an hour of real time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, as NBA players. So, yeah, but no, Knicks, Philly, and in New York,
belt to ass,
a little bit. I think Philly was a little fatigued, perhaps.
Hell yeah.
They just played. They had just played on Sunday. In Boston. I mean, that's a Boston Philly. That may be even more contentious than Philly Knicks. You know, in New York. Like, when you talk about Philly Boston, the proximity. You know, which city is the founding American city, right?
Yeah.
It's the Independence Bowl, right? Like,
we had the Boston Tea Party, but we have the Independence Bell or whatever the fuck.
We signed the Declaration here. You know, like, you kind of always like feel that with those two teams, but I think that was just a little fatigue for Philly. Ty Maxey looked a little spent a little bit, you know, missing shots that he probably would normally make. Joel Embiid. You can see Nick Nurse trying to extend the time a little bit with the fouls. Whenever they put Mitchell in early, they were doing hack a Mitchell.
Yeah.
Very early. So you know, not a punt by Philly, but just a little bit of a what do you call it? Like a dust up game, a curveball, you know, type of game. Like, yeah. But I expect this to be highly contested. I expect this game to be highly contested.
Yeah, good matchups in this one. Yeah, I mean, I love New York in this one.
Okay.
I just think you know, they have the best player on the court in Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
What Joel can be, but he just, like, I don't know, he's not consistent enough.
And I was gonna say Maxey too.
Oh yeah, Tyrese. Yeah, he's good too. Yeah. He's good too. Yeah. But yeah, I gotta rock with Jalen. I think they're built to beat this team too.
Yep.
Their bigs can just match it. Yeah, their bigs can match up with them really well. The guard play, I think New York can match up with what Philly has to offer too. Jay Hart and Brunson going at Maxey and Edgecombe. I think also some of, like, just the experience that Josh Hart and Brunson has too will come into play in this one.
Cat's been in tough series in the West.
Yep. Yeah, and definitely more battle tested, I'd say.
Yep. So you think New York will make good work of them? You're thinking like 5?
I'm thinking 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking 6.
I'm thinking 6-7, but I'm not sure which way really I'll go.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll put my flag in the soil. I'm gonna say Philly in 7.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Philly in 7. New York gets their hearts broken because I feel like that's a thing. I feel like that's a thing too. Like that's just a New York thing. Like
it is.
Like they just that's great playoff theater. Like y'all just gonna lose that game 7 at home to Philly. Like
MSG is quiet.
Yeah, and it'll probably feel like y'all controlled most of the series throughout, but it'll just end up in a game 7 in New York, and I think Philly can win it. Yeah, like I can just see it. Like Spike Lee, like I can't even get the image of Spike Lee like being happy for a Knicks like big win in my head. I can't even like picture it. Like I have to. I picture him like sad. Like
Yeah. Nothing to be happy about.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Philly in 7. I think that Philly will bounce back in the series. I'm excited, really excited for this one.
Yeah.
Almost was as excited for Detroit, Cleveland, but I don't like the mettle and fortitude that Cleveland really has set forth.
Yeah.
I think that Philly Boston will be highly contested.
You Philly, New York.
Yeah, Philly, New York. Yeah. Boston's out of here. Boston's gone. Yeah,
they're gone fishing.
Yeah.
But yeah, then last but not least, we got Wemby and Rudy Gobert squaring up over there in Minnesota, in San Antonio. And Minnie got the first one in San Antonio.
Let me say this though. Like, let's back up a little bit, right? Let's back up a little bit and let's get to who did Minnesota beat?
Last round,
Denver?
Minnesota beat Denver.
They beat Denver, right?
They beat Denver.
Jokic?
Well, Jokic. Oh yeah, Jokic. That guy. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. The unanimous MVP, and Stan Van Gundy just last month said he may be the best player ever, and
that guy.
Let me just talk about Jokic for a little bit.
Triple double machine.
Yeah, phenomenal player. Not taking anything away from the guy, but we got the same thing we say with AR. Like, we got to be objective. We got to call it out when we see it. Like, this is back-to-back series against the same team with a similar build that's kind of giving you trouble. And I'll even rewind to 2020.
Yeah.
You know what happened in 2020?
AD.
JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis!
Bang!
But there's a formula for Jokic.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's out there. And people are afraid to say it. Yeah, the blueprint is out there. Like, and I don't want to diminish the guy, right? But do I feel like he's been heralded a little too high? Yes, I believe that. I'm a historian of the game. I love the front court position.
Yeah.
I'm not taking him over Shaq.
Hell no.
I don't think I'm not taking him over Hakeem.
Hell no.
I'm not even sure if you really go back and watch the D-Rob tape. David Robinson. I think that would have been a battle.
The Admiral. Sorry, the Admiral. Sorry.
The Admiral, like, I'm a guy like this. My center, first and foremost, before offense, you got to anchor my defense. Let's start there.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard no all-time great. None of these guys that we say all-time great centers get hunted on defense, and you say, "Oh, I want to put this guy in a pick and roll. I want to see Hakeem up on me." Nobody say that.
No.
I don't want to diminish Yo. But you know what? What he did against Minnie and Ant didn't play?
It's crazy.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic. I love it.
Nikola Jokic.
Oh, hey, we're giving out nicknames tonight.
Yeah, that was a
nickname episode.
That was a little bit of a choke job. Like, I feel like it was set up for. I had picked Denver. You see, last episode, I picked Denver to come back and win that series.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, Ant. Jokic by far the best player in the series now.
Right.
But silly me, Minnie has the formula. They have that 2020 bubble formula.
Get
A
big.
little bit of Nas Reed, a little bit of Rudy, a little bit of Julius, and we're gonna bump and grind. And I knew Minnie had the formula when they was tussling. Yeah, when his text being given out and Jaden McDaniels grabbed him up by the jersey, that's what it takes. You heard Dwight. Dwight said, I'm in the cafeteria. I'm looking at you. Licking my lips, looking at you.
That's my line.
It takes that, with Jokic, bro. Because he doesn't
care. He don't care about basketball that much.
Yeah. And it's not his game. So you have to use what you have. What he doesn't have, you have to use that against him.
Yeah.
And he's not a vertical threat. He doesn't play above the rim. But that thing he did against Minnie last round, first round, might I add, Nikola Jokic. You got to go get that series. And Edwards out the whole rest of the series. You got to go get that series. Because that's the same standard we would have put Bron at. Even at 41, if Bron would have gave up that 3-1, people will be calling for him.
Oh, yeah. Also, there's a thing with the Nuggets kind of controlled their own destiny at the end of the season, and
y'all picked Minnie again.
Yeah, right.
You got your ass kicked again, y'all. They beat you last year, then you picked them again. With that one coach, who was the coach for LSU football? If he came from Notre Dame.
Came from Notre Dame.
And they hired him.
How long ago?
Right now. He was just there.
At Notre Dame?
Yeah, he came from he went from Notre Dame to LSU.
Oh, Brian
football.
Kelly. Brian Kelly.
Yeah, Brian Kelly. Did he say when USC beat him? He said, "We're having this conversation again. We're having this conversation again. Denver is having this conversation again with Minnesota. They're having, and y'all picked it. Y'all went to Minnesota. Y'all went to Minnesota's house, went in their closet, and said, "Get this belt right here. This the belt that I want. This the belt that I want right here to beat me with again."
Yeah.
So wow,
that's fair.
Wow. And I love that from Chris. I think it's Finch, Coach Finch from Minnesota.
Yeah.
He told the team that after the game. He said they picked us. I love that. He said they picked us.
Yeah.
So that mini team is playing with a lot of heart and soul, and I love it. Back to the round 2. They stole game 1.
They did.
Similar game plan. A little bit with Yo.
Yeah,
you gotta fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it's simple, right? I mean, it's not rocket science. It goes to fucking elementary ball, size.
It's a
I
kid's
gotta
game.
have size, and Julius is getting up under him. Again, I don't want to just make it a Laker pod, but something that the Lakers implemented, even going with Ham, using a lower man on a Jokic or a Wemby, and then having your real footer come over as the help. It's a really good strategy. That being said, they only lost by 2. I mean, they only won by 2. Minnesota,
Right.
Spurs are a fucking problem.
They are, bro. It's every 2-3 possessions, I'm looking at Wemby. I'm like, how the fuck do you guard this guy? He's just doing the most ridiculous things I've ever seen on a basketball court in my life.
Yeah. And I love though too Terrence Shannon, the young buck for the Wolves off the bench, saying, "I'm going in there every time."
Yeah,
he gonna have to get 13 blocks next game. I'm going in there every time.
He said you can't block them all.
No, and that's one strategy for a shot. That is a legitimate strategy for a shot blocker, because you do press the issue. You may get foul calls. You may catch him a couple times. You'll get tired contesting all those dunks and layups. But hats off to Minnie. They're playing with a lot of heart and soul. Man, it's kind of been a theme in this playoffs. You got Joel's been out, comes back. AR, Luka out, Bron kind of carrying load in that first round for Houston. Ant been out, and Donosumu was out, who was kind of like your pseudo poor man's Ant.
Yeah.
Scored 40 in the win against Denver. He goes out. You're like, damn, it's kind of been a theme in this playoffs, but it's playoffs basketball. It gets gritty. It gets nasty. You know,
100%.
But actually, this is tough. I think it's going 7 too. I think it's gonna go 7. I'm gonna go Spurs. I'm gonna go Spurs at home. I think they get it, but I think it's gonna go 7.
I'm gonna agree with you. I think it's gonna go 7 for sure. I'm just like debating on
which way.
What I'm envisioning is like and this is where I'm going back and forth. It's like De'Aaron Fox has that experience, but so does like Mike Conley, Julius Randle, Ant to a degree.
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert definitely has that.
Yeah.
Like who's guys, but then again, if you go look at the Spurs, they're young guys. They don't crumble for nothing.
No,
they don't fall
blink.
under the pressure. They don't blink at all.
Yeah.
And that was what my big not gripe, but just
hang up.
You know, con. I guess like if I'm going through the pros and cons of how I thought the Spurs are going to be this year, I was like, they're a great team. They have all really good players, but I just thought they were too young. But they proved me wrong throughout the season. They ended up being the 2 seed. And I'm not going to doubt them in the playoffs. So, I agree with you. I think I'm going to go Spurs in 7 as well.
That was interesting. Mike Conley like kind of have a vintage throwback game. Like he outplayed D Fox, which at a time, you know, Mike Conley's probably thinking like I was at your level at a point in time in my career.
Over there with Portland.
Yeah.
Was he Portland?
Memphis and Utah.
Yes, Memphis.
And
my
Utah.
bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking of him in that jersey.
But you know, so that was just dope to see. Like, and that was kind of like even freaky how they got him back. They traded him, he got waived, and then they picked him right back up. Shows the value and like the respect they have for him in that building. Goes a long way. But yeah, I think we're in for a damn dogfight, man. And Jaden McDaniels is an anomaly, dude. Like this dude averages 9-10 points in the regular season, and then in the playoffs he has 20s and 30s. Like I don't. That's rare, man. In reverse, the Austin Reaves in reverse.
And we drafted him, right? We drafted Jaden.
We drafted Jaden McDaniels. I want to say he was in the Russell Westbrook trade. On draft night. But you know those things are hindsight.
Hindsight's
who's to say, you know,
right?
Yeah, you know those things. Like I mean, who's to say like he might have been in the he might have been in the Luka trade. You know, like
right.
Yeah. You know, so but no, hats off to Minnie. Finch is coaching with a vengeance this year. I think he was hurt. He was hurt last year, which was kind of a weird dynamic I always thought for Minnie. He was like coaching in the they had the coach Michael Nori had to come and like sub in as coach for a few games, and like Finch couldn't stand up. You know, I think that takes away from your your coaching ability.
100%.
So he's coaching with a vengeance. Love the battery that he's putting in his team's back. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a hellacious series, man. That's gonna be that just screams like classic Western Conference Spurs playoff series, like, you know.
No, it does. That's probably the most exciting one that's going on. At this point. But yeah, Spurs in 7, bro. Spurs in 7.
Yeah, I'll go Spurs in 7. With the Alamo color scheme shirts, Game 7.
Someone checking on Bill.
Yeah.
Right, checking on Bill Simmons.
On both fronts. Bill Simmons hates playoff shirts, and his Boston Celtics are gone. Yeah. And then that was kind of funny, like kind of funny seeing him interestingly kind of turn his back on Mazzulla a little bit. That was kind of weird.
Oh, did he? What did he say?
He was like, Mazzulla screwed up our whole rotation. You know, Baylor Shireman was a real weapon all year, and then was like, bro, he started him. He just didn't score. They sat Tatum. Joe Mazzulla didn't fuck up your rotation. If anything, y'all bringing back Jason Tatum when he probably should have sat the whole year. Fucked up y'all rotation.
Yeah,
you know. But it was interesting to hear that. Like, he kind of like blamed it on Mazzulla. It was interesting, yeah. And you guys were up 3-1.
Yeah, all right, Bill.
So, yeah.
They love all that little quirky like war quote shit he does throughout the season, or like, you know, he's kind of like like the Harbaugh of the NBA.
Yeah.
They love all that shit during the season, but once it goes bad, they're quick to turn.
Oh yeah. Mike Tomlin, right? Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody likes the hot dog until you figure out how it's made.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, that's NBA playoff talk. I think we take it at halftime. We're going college basketball rules this pod.
Oh, yeah, two halves.
No yeah, we'll do the two halves.
Get some jumpers.
Yes, sir.
All right, on to the second half. Back from half. Four Quarters Pod. We right here. Drew Maggs, Andrew Magana. Are we gonna guess some jumpers?
We are gonna guess some jumpers. Let's see
what we got.
Just let me know once you see it.
It's coming up right now. It's coming up.
Oh.
Let's see. As a current?
This is current.
Current guy, little pump. One dribble pull. I kind of see who that is. Let me get Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges. Okay.
He's American. That narrows it
down. Yeah.
And not a wing really per se.
Not really a wing.
Maybe more of a big. Is they're telling me?
Yeah. Is this Mobley?
Could be Mobley.
Could be Mobley. Isaiah or Evan Mobley. Okay, we got the age correct. It's a single-digit number, but we're in the West. I should have saw that from the first one. We're in the West.
Got it. But it's not a wing.
It's not a power forward. Is this center? It's either center or point guard.
Interesting. It looks lanky as hell, though.
Right?
In the West. What position is it not?
It's not small forward or shooting guard or power forward.
Or maybe maybe a center?
Yeah, maybe a center.
Let me go Chet Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren. Good pull. Yeah. Boop.
There's not a lot of big guys that are able to dribble pull up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of them. Had a great game tonight.
He did. Hell of a game. I think he led them. Yeah, he led them
scoring. Yeah, and that's what you're hoping for from playoff pods.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you're hoping for. Shay's had an off night. You know, Bron got me 25. You give me 25. Man, we're in this thing. 2 minutes to go with a chance to win on the road.
Shit. All right, we'll run another one.
Let's do it.
Okay.
That's a fro. Oh.
It's not Trae Young, is it? No, it's a lefty. Looks like a lefty, right?
I think so.
Lefty hair. Delonte West. No, just kidding.
Let me go VJ Edgecombe.
VJ Edgecombe. Okay. Oh, we're on the Sixers.
We're on the Sixers. Oh, they got Sixers guys.
Oh, Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, it's Kelly Oubre.
It's Kelly Oubre.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yep.
He's got a pretty jumper.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Kind
of one of those guys. I never quite understood why the Suns never kept him.
Yeah, because you can kind of do it all. He defends well.
He fits the three. It's not what they need. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Running back.
One more. Let's do one more.
One more.
Let's do it.
That's Trae Young.
That's Trae Young.
Right?
Yeah, that's Trae Young. That's
Trae. That's Trae Young.
Ice Trae the gang. Make him go insane.
Oh, we got a Hawks.
Was he's versus the Wizards?
Yeah, it's currency.
Yeah, Podol's definitely jokey a little bit.
Right?
They got a sense of humor over there at Podol. Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know exactly what they're doing.
All right, you want to call it?
Yeah. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. You gonna close this out?
Yeah. Like I said, we're heavy on the threads, man. It's especially playoff basketball right now. It's getting hot, contested.
Mm-hmm.
Check us out on threads. What are we? Four Quarters Podcast on there.
Four Quarters Podcast.
QTRS Podcast.
On there, we're on Twitter. Get us in the comments on TikTok. Yep. Let's get the conversation rolling. We love it.
Four Quarters Pod, signing out.
See y'all next week.
Welcome to the Four Quarters Podcast. So you're not just watching from the sidelines, get in the game. Like the videos, comment your takes, share with your squad.
More importantly, subscribe to the Four Quarters Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, TikTok, Instagram, and X for all the latest basketball and sports news.